Welcome to our tutorial on how to use the AFBA and 5-Star Life Insurance Company Group Invoicing and Reconciliation System, also known as GIRS. This tutorial will help you, the administrator, review, modify, and print monthly invoices for your groups, as well as learn additional system functionality. The new user-friendly enhancements to GIRS make it easier to modify invoices because you now have the redesigned layout that enhances navigation, the option to sort, search, and filter information, a summary of recent invoices processed, the ability to edit a recent unprocessed invoice with a single click, an enhanced processing speed, and the option to view group information and create cases. Step 1. Logging into the system. At the beginning of each month, an email will be forwarded to each group instructing them that their invoices and billing statements are ready for review and processing. To access your account, follow the two-step authentication process. The two-step authentication process allows AFBA and 5-Star Life Insurance Company to verify your identity. First, select the appropriate email or phone number. The verification code generated by GIRS will be sent to the selected option. Enter the verification code received in the area identified. Please make sure to enter the verification code as provided. Step 2. Viewing and modifying invoices. You have logged in successfully. Select Invoice on the blue navigation bar. Click Invoice Name to view or modify the respective invoice. Click on the Recently Viewed drop-down arrow to list views. Invoices displays historical invoices, and Recently Viewed will reflect opened invoices for 90 days and reset to 0. To edit or modify the selected invoice, click on Work with Invoice. The Invoice Details screen shows invoice details for the group ID selected by the user. You will see the group ID and the number of policies associated with the group. For example, AF Sample Group Policies 13. The invoice number along with the current status. For example, Sample Group Status Pending. Each invoice has a unique number. Once payment is processed, the status changes to Processed. At any given time, an unprocessed invoice can be modified. The policy count for a group and the total balance due for group is printed in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. You can automatically sort any column by clicking the column header. For manual sorting, go to any column header and sort the data in the preferred direction as indicated by the arrows. If the group has more than 20 policies, use the navigation bar to browse. By default, the screen shows all policies associated with the group, regardless of status. In the Details section, you can make changes to your invoice before saving and printing. Here are some common actions. To exclude a policy number from the invoice, uncheck the box to the left of the policy number. By default, active and pending policies or certificates of coverage are selected. To change the premium or contribution amount, enter the dollar amount in the Amount to Pay box. Click Save after each change. Select Wait for Check to update status, and click on Invoice PDF to print the invoice. Click on the policy number, and you can now view policy detail. You may request a permanent change to a specific insured or policy number using the Change Request drop-down box. Here are the steps to remove an insured or policy number. When an insured or policy number is deleted from the group, the insured or policy number is permanently removed from GIRS. Select Column and double-click Field. The Change Request column will display Remove From. An address change prompt will appear. The prompt will provide a mailing address for the payer of the policy or certificate of coverage. Select Save. If no premium or contribution is submitted for that specific insured or policy number, double-click on the amount under the Amount to Pay column to update. Future billing statements will be sent to the address provided. To reinstate an insured or policy number that has been deleted, select Reinstate from the Change Request drop-down box. Make sure Policy is checked. Complete the Amount to Pay field. Click Save. If all requirements are met, the insured's name and policy number will be reinstated. To add a new insured or policy, enter the policy number in the Add Policy box. Click the Add Policy button. The new policy number will be checked. The Change Request drop-down box will display Add to Group. Complete the Amount to Pay field. Click Save. The policy number is added to the group. On the Invoice Details screen, GIRS automatically highlights the policy or certificate of coverage policy number, where the premium or contribution is scheduled to increase within the next 60 days due to age up. The policy or certificate of coverage is highlighted in yellow. This information can be used to process or adjust the payer's premium or contribution deductions. Step 3. Creating invoices. On the Invoice Builder page, click on the Invoice Number drop-down box. Select the invoice to view and/or print an invoice. The corresponding policies will appear on the screen in chronological order. Select and unselect for policies as needed. Click Save. Click the Invoice PDF button to generate and print a PDF version of the invoice. When completed, please remember to log out by clicking on the icon located next to the search box. Step 4. How to send a payment. This is an example of an invoice. Only send the last page of your invoice when the premiums or contributions are submitted. Attach a check that matches the amount in the Amount Due box. Mail the premiums or contributions to the address provided under the Send Payment To section. Upon receipt, an automated email confirmation of the invoice number and amount processed will be sent. If you have any questions or need assistance, please contact us through the GIRS portal using the Case Feature option. We can also be contacted via gbills@afba.com. To contact the Home Office directly from the GIRS system, click on Groups. Scroll down to New and use the New Case option. On the pop-up screen, populate the subject, specific action, contact name or administrator's name, and policy/account. In the description box, submit questions and click Save. The New Case feature replaces multiple email strings. Details will be provided on the newly created case. Attachments can also be added by clicking on the created case number. Please click on the top right icon to log out. We hope this training video gives you a good understanding of GIRS and how to use it. Thank you for your time and business.